What is in that box? Your mission, should you choose to accept it. Hey everyone, this is GQ here. I am going to do a quick, I wouldn't even call it a review, just kind of a rundown on something that I thought was actually a very cool movie memorabilia piece. A couple of weeks ago, Regal Theaters announced that they have a special limited edition Mission Impossible popcorn bucket. And I got a hold of one right here. Let's take a look at it, see what they got in here. There's a kind of a pressure release door similar to what you would find on a ship, Navy ship or submarine or whatever. So let's get this thing open here. Cool. See on the lift top, it's got the cruciform keys that were featured in the Mission Impossible Dead Reckoning Part 1, but of course the other film is called Final Reckoning, or the second part basically is called Final Reckoning. So you take the two, oh my god, they're actually metal. That's very cool. So you take the two keys, slide them together, they form the cruciform key, which is actually very cool. Then take that, slide that, there we go. And now it's open. That's a little bit involved there, but it's kind of cool. Again, this will never be used by me as a popcorn bucket, but this is actually a very cool little collectible piece. That's very okay, I see. Nice. I mean, this is a very cool collectible, that's for sure. For those that are wondering, it's a $35 popcorn bucket, so obviously with tax, it's gonna be pushing close to 40 depending on where you live. I personally got it because I thought it was actually a very cool collectible piece, and it's one of those things that I know is going to sell out. People are going to be throwing it on eBay and all the other secondary markets. I was just like, you know what? Let me go up to the, unfortunately, where I live, there's only one Regal Theater. Thankfully, it's not too far from me. It's actually, funny enough, not even officially a Regal Theater. It's one of the Regal branded theaters. But they had it, so I went and picked it up real quick. I thought it was actually very cool. Looking forward to seeing the film. It's funny to think that, actually make sure I close it. Funny to think that Tom Cruise has been doing these Mission Impossible films for almost 30 years now. The original one came out in 1996. And I remember going to see that one in theaters. So, I mean, I've seen all of them in theaters, but I remember, you know, vividly remember going to see that one, that first one when it came out. So it's very cool to see that it's carried on this long. And as far as collectibles go for, you know, popcorn buckets and that sort of thing, this is actually really cool. I like the locking mechanism, you know, feature. It kind of makes it kind of unique among popcorn buckets. Most of them, you know, looks like a character or is some type of interesting thing from the film. I like this one, especially the fact that it comes with the keys. I expected the keys to be plastic, so them being metal was actually really cool. Again, this isn't a normal what's in the box. This is more of a just kind of a cool little movie memorabilia piece, very similar to how I did the Deadpool and Wolverine one. So if you want to take a look at the Deadpool and Wolverine merch, that link is somewhere on screen. And yeah, so stay tuned for more unboxings. I got a lot of great stuff coming up. And also don't forget about Culture Junkies Live every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time on YouTube and Twitch. That's the right word, Twitch. Yeah, so I'm GQ. See you guys next time.